I thought he was gonna be. I was like, okay, we get some stuff. He had all the little gay boys around him too.
And all them.
Did he?
They was gay.
Are y'all serious?
I'm so serious.
Oh, you were asleep. Yeah.
I didn't.
Well, that's the impression I got.
Because when he was walking past with the shirt, she was like, "Oh, okay."
Yeah, but you see, he didn't give a fuck. He just kept walking because he probably didn't like her.
I didn't think that was.
Oh,
that's what he said.
Well, you mean because it was her, not because it was her. I took it as they were making some point that he was surrounded by a whole bunch of gay. Because they said something that made me think that. It wasn't just me being like, oh, he's surrounded by guys. They said something that made me think that he was gay.
Oh, interesting.
It had like a bunch of little like sexy fucking semen on.
Oh. You caught yourself. You heard what that sounded like when it came out your mouth.
Oh, you stupid. Yeah. That's when the sexy semen came out of his mouth.
Wow, Mike. This a different movie.
He stopped himself as soon as he said it. He was.
The Frames Per Second podcast.
What's going on? It's your boy Nick. I'm here with Miss Naturally Nay.
Hello.
Modest Media.
What's good? How you, man?
I'm all right. Kenneth B. Inge.
What up?
And Mike Seatown.
Yeah.
And you're now tuned into the Frames Per Second podcast. And in this episode, we are reviewing the latest blockbuster film from Disney. I guess the final chapter of a franchise series.
It's been a minute.
But it ain't the final time that Mike gonna do that.
Come on, man. Turn your phone off, Spike.
I don't even. Let it go.
But yeah,
don't pay him no attention.
This is our latest review on the final chapter of the Indiana Jones series, with this recap being, or this review being dedicated to Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny. Nay, are you a fan of the Indiana Jones series?
I am. I absolutely am.
So did you fuck with this one?
I did. I kind of did.
Why are you whispering?
Was it that third act? Boy, that third act. But I had fun.
You had fun? Okay.
I did.
Right.
I feel like I'm on an island, but I luau out by myself.
You don't know? You don't know yet?
We'll see.
Right. What about you? Are you? Did you grow up watching the Indiana Jones?
Oh,
series?
absolutely. Yeah, I've been wanting to go back and watch them. That's like my childhood. You know what I'm saying? Like being adventurous and stuff like that comes from movies like Indiana Jones. So yeah, it definitely pull at the heartstrings. I didn't have any desire to go see this though. Yeah, I just didn't have any desire to see it for whatever reason.
Did you know it was coming out though? Like, and it just wasn't on your radar?
It wasn't on my radar. I knew it was coming out, but when I saw the previews for it, I was like, okay, yeah, cool, another Indiana Jones movie, whatever. So, but no, it was enjoyable. Especially like Nate was saying, especially the third act. You know what I'm saying? Definitely was good. Cause that was Indiana Jones. I remember
the third act. I ain't like the end.
No, I like the well, I guess to the second, to the third, when they got to the cave, whenever that was.
Okay,
yeah, that. No, I'm talking about.
Okay, I consider that. I don't know. It don't matter. Anyway, but yeah, that's the part I really enjoyed about it.
Ken, what about you? Are you an Indiana Jones fan?
Yeah. No, I thought it was fun. I thought it was enjoyable. I think it was a satisfactory way to close out the franchise. You know, there was some stuff that I didn't really rock with, but for the most part, it was fine.
But did you grow up watching Indiana Jones?
Absolutely. I love the first three. The other ones, not so much.
So once you got to the 20th set, like we got to the new millennium, that's when the franchise fell off for you?
I mean, so what was the fourth one? I know the fifth one was... the
Shia LaBeouf one, right?
The one with the aliens, which was terrible.
That's the fourth one. This is the fifth one.
Oh, this is the fifth one.
Yeah.
Okay, then yeah, I like the first three. Did not like Crystal Skull. And then somehow they made a worse film than Crystal Skull.
Really? You think this is worse than Crystal Skull?
Absolutely. This was ridiculous.
It was ridiculous.
Fucking ridiculous.
I don't know if it's worse than, but there was some ridiculousness in it. I do agree, but
maybe I'm exaggerating. If it's not worse, it's definitely just as bad. Needed this. I love Harrison Ford. He's an amazing actor. He could not act well enough for me to think that his 80-year-old ass was punching anybody and running around.
Hey, them punches look like they hurt like a motherfucker too.
Yeah, it was slow as hell.
Yeah. I couldn't do it.
Yeah.
The first third was great. After that, I was done.
Yep.
Sorry.
I grew up. grew up watching Indiana Jones as well. I think it's always on somehow, some way. But I do realize that the 80s run of it was the best run. I think it came out in 1981, the first Raiders of the Lost Ark. And then the Last Crusade was 1989. And then that's that 20 or something like that, 15, 20 year jump to the new millennium. But yeah, this was just it's a decent movie. I think there's a lot that I got caught up in, the adventure of it and shit. I do remember that. But yeah, that last act, I was just like, I feel like we're just in like a multiverse era of timelines.
It's like they ain't know what to do.
I don't know how old this nigga's supposed to be, because throughout the whole franchise series, I feel like he's supposed to be.
That's what I was saying.
30
too.
or like does he start off in his 20s or?
I think he's supposed to be in like in his 20s when it first starts.
In what era?
Because then the second movie isn't the second movie a prequel to Raiders?
Yeah, which was weird. The first one comes out, and then the second one takes place before the first one.
And then the third one we catch up with his daddy.
Yeah.
Rob, what did you think of Voller, the villain of this story, his character?
I thought he was fine. What did we see him before?
He played Mads Mikkelsen. He was in Rogue One.
Yeah.
He was Generous's dad. He was in Eastern Promises. Right? I sometimes get him confused with the other guy that kind of looks like him.
He just plays a villain in everything I see.
There's a big Russian dude that kind of looks like him, so I might be getting him confused.
He was in Casino Royale. He was the villain in that.
Oh, okay.
Maybe
he looks like a villain.
He's always a villain. Yeah,
I thought
he was in the Dumbledore, the last Fantastic Beast. He was
the last one.
He replaced Johnny Depp.
Oh, he did.
Oh, I didn't really watch that.
Yeah, I saw that.
He was in that.
Yeah, I didn't see that one though.
Shit. Yeah, that wasn't him in Eastern Promises. That's Viggo Mortensen. I get those two mixed up.
Oh.
But no, yeah, I thought he was fine. Yeah. Not much else to it.
I believed he was a Nazi.
Mm-hmm. He looks like one.
He has a Nazi face.
He has a Nazi face.
Mm-hmm. He does.
Was the Dial of Archimedes an interesting artifact?
No, I wasn't really interested in it. But yeah.
But Nate, what did you think of his friend Basil Shaw?
That was the little one with the weird face that had the daughter. What? Does he have some sort of deformity?
I don't know.
Was that politically incorrect?
Do we what?
Do we got some like
dwarfism or something?
No, he's not a dwarf. He's not little.
He is little.
He's just short. I thought he was just short.
He is a dwarf.
He's shorter
probably
than like
considered
FIFA.
a dwarf.
He's not.
Yes, he is. He looks like he's shorter than FIFA. You sure? Tell him, Siri.
He's not. Edit that out.
I knew he was gonna get Mike. I was like, anytime we get on this subject, I'm like, Mike
he
gonna say
loses. He
something.
can't keep it together.
I forget. I be forgetting.
But I thought he just always got a weird face.
Yeah.
That's why he wasn't even in Marvel for real like that. They put him in that computer.
You're inside my brain.
It's just his face, man. He can't help it.
Yeah. But I mean, no, he was. Was he in any other ones?
I was trying to figure that out.
Yeah, wasn't he in one of the early ones?
I don't know how old this motherfucker is. I thought he was just one of them, like a newer actor of the last 15, 10 years.
Yeah, but I don't know. He was inconsequential.
It's crazy
He was.
because he
That's what I
always
felt.
plays like the Nazi type character. Well, he played the Nazi type character in
Civil War, and like
Civil War,
not Civil War, but
Winter Soldier.
He was the Hydra, yeah.
Yeah, Hydra. Hell, Hydra.
He don't have no problems. He just got a weird face.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
You don't say nothing about him being any sort of anything.
Okay.
He just look funny. He just got a scrunched up. He got
What does
scrunched up
his face look
features.
like? What does his face look like?
His face is like scrunched up. Like all his features is like close together. I'm sorry. Anyway,
You're not sorry at all.
He got a Play-Doh face.
God.
Yeah. So I didn't really care about him. Like the only thing that he was like, the only thing of any real substance to him was that he had the daughter and he went crazy about the dial.
So he was a MacGuffin.
Maybe. Yeah, I really didn't
His
think
face was a
anything.
MacGuffin.
I really didn't think very much about him. Sorry, guys.
He kind of was a MacGuffin though.
Nate, does Harrison Ford look good for an 80-year-old white man?
For an 80-year-old white man, yeah, he's in great shape for his age. I don't want to see it, but I mean, yeah, like.
I was surprised they were showing that much of him.
Yeah, I mean, it looked like he probably been working out a little bit. Bless his heart. Like, yeah, he looks good for his
Got
age.
that old man workout on.
Yeah.
They say he's a cyclist. He really like.
Oh, okay. I can see it. I can see it. Mm-hmm. He built like
body.
He got what?
That Biden body.
He said he built like Sleepy Joe. Rod, what did you think of Helena?
I liked her. Thought she was charming enough, personally.
What about you, Mike?
I hated her.
Really?
I hated every minute she was on the fucking screen.
What?
She was so fucking annoying, and not even in an endearing way. She was just fucking annoying. Her motivations were stupid. Her arc was stupid. The fact that she was running around with this little brown boy was stupid. I hate all of this.
Why the fuck does he have a mustache?
I don't know.
I was about to ask y'all that.
Motherfucker can't swim or shave.
He's in puberty. What you mean?
Was he?
Nah, that kid.
That motherfucker was 10.
Yeah, I thought he was 9
No,
or
he
10.
looked like he was maybe 12, 13.
That
With a
motherfucker was
mustache?
10 with an Eddie Murphy mustache.
No, that shit did not. No,
What
that
in
shit
the
bothered
fuck?
me the whole fucking movie.
Me too.
Shave. They could have shaved that shit off.
They should have shaved it off because I could not
that-
take that he was a little
isn't
kid. I thought he had progeria.
Thought it was Bruno Mars.
Roger, you so fucking stupid sometimes.
He does have a.
God damn, you're stupid as hell.
I thought he was a DH Bruno Mars.
He does have an Anderson .Paak mustache. I was gonna ask y'all, did y'all fuck with Teddy? Because I know they like to bring up.
Hell no.
Ever since that one little boy in the other indie movies, they've been trying to do like
Short round. That's why I'm like, that would have been beautiful if they brought him back because they just showed them reuniting. And it was a dope picture. Like he was, I forget the guy's real name.
Yeah, he was
in Everything Everywhere. But yeah, they showed a picture of him and Harrison Ford reuniting after all these years. Why didn't you just bring him back?
Instead of this old ass looking kid.
I know.
Shit made
Looking like The Weeknd.
His curls alone. He had beautiful curls.
I didn't notice.
I didn't either. I kept looking at the mustache.
Right, I could not get past his fucking mustache.
Because he's supposed to be
I feel
young.
I feel like he faked his voice to make it sound higher than it was.
Right.
Like, that nigga probably sound like
He
me.
gotta be
He probably sound like
25.
Kid.
At least 25.
Bruno Mars.
That motherfucker, man, no, he can drink, vote, all of it. I never bought that he was a little kid. And the way he was looking at the big gangly girl, I was like, bro, what is happening here? Are they hooking up?
No.
Not really. I'm just saying,
It just
their
seemed like
relationship
he
was
had a
stupid and
crush.
weird.
It just seemed like he had a crush on her, and he was like a
better taste.
prepubescent. But he's like,
Prepubescent.
Yeah.
This post, it was post as fuck, nigga.
But then you said you hated her too?
Oh yeah, I didn't like her. I didn't like her. She just it's like a brat grown up. Like she was like a bratty kid who grew into a bratty ass adult. And I mean bratty ass adults are like annoying.
But that's why I like the character. Yeah. Yeah, she sold that. She sold it for me.
You ain't fuck with her too, Ken, did you?
I mean,
She wasn't likable.
she was alright.
She just wasn't interesting to me. If she was a lot younger, I might have bought it more. But she seemed too damn old to be acting like that.
Yeah. I agree.
Especially running around with that little boy that she found. What in the fuck?
Hey, the
You
story,
kidnapped him. That's what this is. You
the story
kidnapped
was
him.
like, he tried to steal from me, so I stole him.
So I stole him. I stole him back. What the fuck?
Okay.
You
Put him in
Sandra
his
Bullock, this
pocket.
little
Put
kid,
her in
you're
his-
supposed to
put him
buy
in her
it? Like,
pocket,
what
bro.
the
Is
fuck?
that traffic?
Take you with
You
me.
Madonna to this little boy? Give him back. What you mean? You didn't try to find his parents? Or she probably thought, well, he's 40.
Yeah.
His
You go
parents
fetch.
probably gone. Shit.
Did y'all like the parade chase scenes?
Did you?
With Harrison on the horse and shit?
In the subway and all that shit? Nah.
Hey, that was I was like,
poor horse,
I know Mike
bro.
gonna be upset if they killed his horse.
I was going to be pissed.
They weren't. Well, I guess he could have jumped off the horse, but nah, I don't think they would have did that.
You'd have been skeptical as hell if he jumped off the horse.
Man, that poor horse, bro. He ain't signed up for that shit, bro.
Hell nah.
To be running from trains and
I
shit
was
like
in a
that.
parade. And you really trying to maybe outrun a fucking MARTA train?
On both sides too.
That horse, he should have been hit. But I just found out how fast horses go. But them damn trains be moving, bro. But it was a little tense because it was like, is he gonna make it out of that? You knew he was gonna make it, but this is how you gonna do it? He was he got up. I was like, okay.
What he was like? She shoot.
He jumped through the thing, jumped through the thing, train went by.
Did y'all like this auction scene where we see the love triangle chase scene?
What love triangle? Who was the love?
She was married to that guy. Remember?
Oh, the
no,
fiance.
I was sleeping on this.
When that nigga in his pajama suit.
Yeah, I was dozing in and out. It was a lot. Them chasing.
I fell asleep during that
it was
scene
just
too.
like
You fell asleep
during that chase scene. I did.
Me too.
It was. I feel like it was drug on because I was slow. I slept.
It was.
I woke up and they were still running.
They were still just like they ain't caught them motherfuckers yet. Yeah, nah. I did like when he got that whip and he was like,
I did not.
and then they pulled out the guns. It was like, bro, the game done changed.
that
bro.
was funny. I actually liked that part too.
like
That was pretty funny.
You didn't like that? Why?
I don't know why a white man cracking a whip. I just.
Oh well, I didn't.
It's Indy at this point.
I mean,
I
if he
guess.
whipped Officer Afro, that'd be a different
Yeah,
thing.
but she dead.
Hey, if he would have done that, I would have.
If he whipped her, I would have fucking died. I would still be laughing right now.
If he gave her a buzz cut with the whip,
Whipped the little part, a
fade.
little Arnold Jackson part right here.
She would have been mad too because that shit was laid, bro. That little
was.
wig.
Her
she had
curls
that
were
wig.
really pretty.
She wasn't fucking.
There's a lot of
around.
curls in this movie.
But yeah, that was funny. Is swimming really as easy as they made it seem?
No,
Reach, pull.
No.
I don't know, Mike.
No.
I had to think about that one for a minute.
that shit.
Everybody can swim.
Bullshit. I can't.
Reach and pull? You reaching and pulling?
I've reached and pulled some stuff, but not swimming.
my thing.
But it's not doing well. But yeah, no, I was looking up just to see how I was performing. It's not like
Well, movies, I feel like these days, the first week, unless,
nah,
they're doing better second weeks that I feel like. Because I heard the same thing about Elemental, like that Disney film. That
This is
came out.
Indiana
Oh, yeah,
Jones.
yeah.
This shit should have killed first week.
But the last one wasn't good.
Yeah,
that's-
exactly.
yeah.
Exactly. The last one wasn't good, and people had low expectations
Yeah.
for this because nobody asked for this.
Any other thoughts on this film, y'all? Nope. Damn, I thought y'all would be a little bit more happier about this.
no, I'm just glad it's over.
Forget y'all. This is our episode on the French Second Podcast on the
Bye.
Indiana Jones.
Bye.
Please let us know what you guys think. FPS Podcast is the Reddit thread. That's also our handle for IG and Twitter. And we'll catch you on the next one.
Bye.
Yeah. Peace.
Bye.